Hello again, guys. This is Armando, and just a short update on my Enterprise D. I have completed the scraping of the windows on the upper saucer, and I am progressing with the lower saucer. And I thought I'd show you what I've done so far and how I'm scraping out some of these. I've gotten into some sort of a rhythm. The initial ones were shorter on the upper saucer. They tend to be a little shorter than the lower one. So they were a bit more difficult, and at first I tried scraping back and forth and I'd get in some trouble and scrape out of the lines, and I had to retouch some stuff. I'll probably have to retouch some more, but all in all, from far away and even from up close, doesn't look bad. When you put it up against the light, I get the nice effect that I'm looking for, which is all the lights lighting up like a Christmas tree. Very nice. I love it. It's going to look really nice. And on the lower saucer, I have worked my way around the circumference, and I'm right here. And there's some more stuff, some more windows there on the inside that will need to be scraped, as you can see. Some of them are bigger than others. In fact, there was one. Where was that sucker? Oh yeah, right there. Those are big and square, so those will probably be more challenging. But I thought I'd show you how I'm doing this, the sort of rhythm I've gotten on. I'm using I started with an 11 blade, but the handle was a little thinner than I liked, so I stuck with this one. I've settled on this, which is I forget the number of this thing. It's a number 10, I believe, but it's got an angle on the side that the number 10 blade doesn't usually have. But the effect is that the point is towards the center, very nice, whereas on the 11 blade it's more to the side, which makes it a little bit more difficult to achieve a center, at least for me anyway. So what I have done, let's see if I can do this without my tripod. What I do is I start from up at the top to the bottom. There's one line right there, and I just scrape in one direction, always going like this until I get wide enough. Scrape off the garbage. And as you can see, pretty nice. When you hold it up against the light, perfect. Let's do another one. And the other thing I noticed, I was holding it up with one hand and doing it with the other, but if you lay it down on a surface, it's a lot steadier. I was doing that because I wanted to check immediately to see if I gotten through with the light and there was enough translucency, but I realized that doesn't matter, because if you scrape it right, you're always going to get the light coming through without any issues. So it's better to get a straight line, and I've settled into that rhythm somewhere around over here. I began to get nice and steady, and they got a lot straighter. But some of the earlier ones, as you can see, might need to be retouched a little bit, because I was doing it with holding the saucer with my left hand and scraping with my right and looking up to see if I'd gotten enough scraping for the light to go in, and you don't really need that. All you have to do is lay it down and scrape. Look how nice and straight it comes out when it's all steady. And if you want to check, light goes right through very nicely. So that's how I'm scraping these lights, and I'll be working on the lower saucer tonight. And after that, probably I'll move on to the secondary hull and the neck. Try and get those knocked out. There are less of those. They're more irregular, and they'll probably be challenging, but I'll get them through. And then I'll start work on the lighting of the nacelles. I'll have to develop a trench for the wiring to get to them, and I'm also waiting on Ralph, who's checking out my board for the phaser array. I've got some stuff in mind for that, and we're progressing slowly but steadily. Anyway, I hope this helps. See you later.